Apparently, both Dakota Kai and Johnny Gargano have anointed themselves as quest givers here in the Arcade of Tomorrow. Gargano's match tonight against his competitor is part of some challenge they've concocted.
Well, if you ask me, quest giving sounds like a fancy way of saying they stand around and tell other people what to do. I, for one, much prefer sitting down and telling people what other people are doing.
Seconded. For once, we all agree. Neck breaker! His stamina is getting tested here.
Sure, he's taking some offense, but it's still so early.
Oh, goodness, that looked bad.
Down across the neck. There's Gargano with a counter.
A string of counters.
Reverse STO. And Gargano is falling behind.
Johnny needs to decipher a solution to this situation fast.
Front face lock, face buster.
There might be nothing left in Johnny.
Oh, man, this might be it.
2. And that's all she wrote.
We've already seen this competitor beat one representative of the Dakota Kai, Johnny Gargano dynamic duo. What are their chances in tonight's triple threat?
Remember, tonight the Kai and Gargano won't be working together. It's everyone for themselves. They're just as likely to turn on each other.
I'm just curious to see the prize that Kai and Gargano award if their pupil passes the test. I just hope it's worth our time.
What a forearm!
Standing Spanish fly, are you kidding me?
Incredible.
Triple threat matches are about as dangerous as they come. So here's my advice. Be ready to take some punishment. No one wins a triple threat without getting some bumps and bruises along the way. Just get in there and fight your heart out.
Sounds like a straightforward, effective approach to this unique type of match. And with an onslaught of strikes like that, it's clear they have nothing but punishment on their mind. Ooh. This beating is taking its toll on her.
She's far from beaten. Any of these three women could win this.
Boom! A forearm smash! Sunset flip!
And just like that, we've kicked the tempo up a notch.
Neck breaker! Oh, what a kick! Snapmare.
Picking up speed. Penalty kick. And evades the attack.
Power slam.
Oh, down hard.
Cover. Is it enough? He did not want things to end this way. Exiting the... there's a headlock applied. And...
determination in his eyes, and now a kendo stick in his hands. Oh, missed connection. Boom. Boom.
And he retaliates. Johnny finding an opening. Unbelievable athleticism. His body is showing the effects of this match.
I mean, at this point in a triple threat, you could be a lot worse off.
Boom.
Ooh. Every successive move is putting their opponent in a dicey situation.
Gargano's strike hits the mark.
Look at this heel hook. This is how you punish your opponent, and he's enjoying every minute of it.
Returning to the ring now. A reversal. Well scouted.
Has him in the corner, thinking of the next move.
Shades of the old EC dub as a kendo stick is introduced to the proceedings.
So precise with the super kick. Oh, my God.
Oh, what a kick. And Johnny looking to secure the victory. And he only stays down for a 1 count.
Somehow still has the energy for a quick kick out.
Oh, there's the old stump puller leg snap.
He'll snap your hamstring.
He got out of dodge just in time.
Oh, running Hurricane Rana.
Lifted way up high into a big power slam.
And now he's back into the ring.
Oh, man.
Drop kick on target.
A pin. We have a pin.
Victory, a win.
Yeah, we got to keep believing in our shot. We made 10 of our last 19. I don't know if you remember what I said to you in the timeout. I said you're going to make another big one. We made 3 more. That was big time. You won us the game. I'm dead serious, game.
Wow, I've never seen anything like this before. Maybe it's part of an entrance, but in the ring? Well, even I can't find anything to complain about here. Both opponents look formidable, like they're fighting inside a real-life video game. And Xavier Woods looks overjoyed.
I can't help but wonder if this is exactly legal, but the ref doesn't seem to mind. And after all, this is the island of relevancy. Turning the tables.
Oh, right to the kidneys.
Golly, able to slip away.
Calf kick right on point.
Corey, what does Xavier Woods need to do to come out on top in this one?
Xavier Woods is an exceptional wrestler, Cole. He just needs to wrestle. Block out the noise, block out the doubt. Woods needs to believe in himself and do what he does best in the ring.
And Xavier wasn't looking too thrilled there.
Yeah, but he's not in the danger zone yet. Oof.
Look at this. Boom. Nice. Reversal. And that turns things around.
Looks like he knew what was coming up.
He catches Woods with a counter.
There was some power behind that punch.
Firing with a straight shot there. Answering back. Ooh.
Nothing pretty here, just good old-fashioned fisticuffs.
Big shots being fired right now. Neither competitor letting up.
They are emptying their tanks, going back and forth like this.
Exhaustion setting in, and neither one of them is letting up. You can feel the contact, and so does the WWE Universe. What impressive determination from both competitors, keeping at each other no matter what. And oh my God, what a fall!
Right to the jaw.
And now he gets back into the ring.
Lifted way up high.
A power slam! He's headed up high.
From the heavens. Big time splash.
He could absolutely be at the end of his rope.
Yeah, he's just running on fumes.
There's the headlock applied and facebuster.
Woods is down and he might be out.
And cover now for the match. It's over. All in a night's work.
I find reprehensible. Ladies and gentlemen, present to you.
Now I get, and people have said to me today that I'm looking pretty damn.
And this is hard to admit, but I have to admit it. I wasn't ready for this stage. I wasn't ready to be on the main event. When I throw that first punch at Triple H, I'm following directions. And my next thing was to sit there or stand there and wait for my next bit of instructions. I now know, follow that first punch up and stay on him. Stay on him. Punch, punch, punch. Hunter's a professional. He's going to cut me off. He's gonna throw a knee, poke me in the eyes. He's going to do something to get to where he needs to go. He shouldn't have had to call the entire match move for move. That's just proof that I wasn't ready to be in the position that I was in. So it comes to no surprise that this would be the last time I would be in the main event. I wasn't ready. And this is hard to admit, but I have to admit it. I wasn't ready for this stage. I wasn't ready to be on the main event. When I throw that first punch at Triple H, I'm following directions. And my next thing was to sit there or stand there and wait for my next bit of instructions. I now know, follow that first punch up and stay on him. Stay on him. Punch, punch, punch. Hunter's a professional. He's going to cut me off. He's gonna throw a knee, poke me in the eyes. He's gonna do something to get to where he needs to go. He shouldn't have had to call the entire match move for move. That's just proof that I wasn't ready to be in the position that I was in. So it comes to no surprise that this would be the last time I would be in the main event. I wasn't ready. And this is hard to admit, but I have to admit it. I wasn't ready for this stage. I wasn't ready to be.
Happy birthday, Carter.
Oh, thank you for the cap, because that's what he is. Hey, don't look at me like that. See how much money we made.
Stop looking at the money you paying, bro. Damn. That's $12.
I bet y'all boys want in the galaxy.
Going crazy. Going crazy. Can I change? 1, 2. Going crazy. Going crazy. Can I change? 1, 2.
Your sister was a cheerleader for the Dallas Cowboys. Isn't it true that your brother is a Hall of Famer, future Hall of Famer? Yeah, and you're 20 years
So I've
younger
got to
than your
ask,
siblings.
after what
Is that
happened with
right?
Xavier Woods, or Zero, I guess, how sure are we that that's actually Shayna Baszler in the ring and not her video game alter ego?
Shayna or not, whoever goes against her has an uphill battle against that upgraded armor. Zero really did put Dakota Kai and Johnny Gargano's plans to good use.
Well, it's like they say, finders, keepers, losers have to fight a ruthless Shayna Baszler in upgraded and very stylish video game armor.
They really say that, Corey?
Yep.
Your sister was a cheerleader for the Dallas Cowboys.
Let's go on that breaker. And Shayna experiencing a bit more fight there than she may have expected coming into this match.
Insecurity finds its mark.
Shayna looking to loosen the grip of her opponent.
Tough night so far for Shayna Baszler.
Shayna Baszler is one of the most dangerous competitors in all of WWE. Corey, how does anyone stand a chance against someone with Baszler's MMA background?
You have to keep the Queen of Spades at a distance. Simply put, Cole, Shayna can't choke you out if she can't get within range. Oof, back elbow puts a stop to things. We're locked in reversals here. Neither competitor intimidated.
Allows the opponent to get to the ropes and get out of that bad situation.
Uh-oh, this is just vicious.
Stop in the arm.
Eludes the attack.
Yeah, and you're 20 years younger than your siblings. Is
The
that
kick
right?
connects.
You know why?
Oh, he cuts it off.
Lifted way up high. The power slam.
I think that's it. That must be it. There's two. And there's the win. Huge win here tonight.
So
It seemed like you were wincing through that first.
So Drewski, I know he came and he was like telling you guys about the movie. I don't want to tell y'all what it is, but it's a big idea that we're working now. But I was like, to do it, you guys got to educate yourself on things in this space. So it wasn't homework. I was like, understand production, understand how movies are made, understand the look and feel, so that when we're talking and ideating, you know what I'm talking about. Like, I don't want to talk to you and then you got to go backwards and track what we're talking about. So the homework, quote unquote, the homework was more about get this concept and then like let's get to the table and let's make the shit funny. But I got them really like creating the shit and developing it, and not because it's a chore, a task. It's like I want you to be a part of the process so you can understand the process. And after you do this with me, go do it yourself. Go do it and figure out ways to do it with the other people that you're around. But I think they're fucking talented. I think Drewski's a star. I think Drewski's a funny fucking guy, man. Naturally,
And Kai, both of
I
them.
think they're fucking like natural talents. And in this, it's like putting them in a position to be what they are and be the first to come over the bridge.
She don't let me see my son. It's the only way.
If Gunther wasn't scary enough in the ring, put him in video game armor, I guess.
Wow. Well, he may be the ring general, but in that gear, Gunther looks ready to lead a war in space.
I think his opponent may be more concerned about the war Gunther's bringing in his ring.
Manages to reverse it. Reversal after reversal. These two have counters for days.
Corey, we've seen Gunther underestimate his opponents before. Do you think he's doing that here?
He could be, Cole, but that's not going to get in the ring general's way. When push comes to shove, Gunther always knows how to get in the ring.
Springboard! Hurricane Rana! That's amazing!
Showing reckless abandon. There was every chance that could have gone wrong, but instead, it was right on the money.
Brought back into the ring from the floor now.
Went for the springboard and missed.
So now, if y'all don't see me with my son every day, I know I stream
And Gunther got taken to task right there.
I'm a number.
Neck breaker!
Let's see that. I know she
Nothing
don't
fancy here. Tasted victory.
Turning it around here.
behind closed doors. I have not been able to see my son.
Turning the pin around.
Wasting no time getting his shoulder up.
Able to get that shoulder up so quickly. What a statement.
What are we not? I don't even see him. I don't care to do content, whatever the fuck. That has nothing to do with anything that's work. That has nothing to do with
Lifted way up high into a big power slam.
Oh, this could be over. 2. An emphatic victory.
I will be in Charlotte. I need everybody to pull up. Sky 11. It will be a fucking movie. Drip God.
For 17 years, people were like, come on, this is the time. Here we go. Okay, 15 years ago, he's got to do it now. And 10 years ago, okay, guys, we get it. We're done selling T-shirts to 8-year-old kids. This is the time. And every step of the way, clearly, it didn't need to be. It didn't fit. And now, even now, I was caught very much off guard, which I hope a bunch of people were. I don't know where this leads. And that makes me so intrigued to check it out next. But yes, he finally sold out, and he couldn't even do it on his own. Didn't shake hands.
For one man or video game character, honestly, I'm not sure. This match is for everything. His very existence. A win cements his place in this world, and a loss sends him back into his game. WWE2K25.
Personally, I'm Team Zero. He didn't ask to be creative. He didn't ask to cross the boundary between digital and the real world. If anything, Xavier Woods is to blame for all this.
You just like anarchy, Corey. I, for one, am cheering for his opponent to get Zero in the casket and put an end to this madness.
Get The Rock and Cena on TV. Cody's beat up. I enjoy them.
Big overhand.
There's an extra special moment of beat down that the person's not there the next day with their head wrapped and a crutch going, here's the deal, brother. I like, you have to absorb an extra beat down And now you get the intrigue of other people will tell the story,
taking him by surprise.
and then people just not sure what's coming. It gives us another week.
Corey, this match is so
I was
twisted.
trying to
It can
find
make a
my
competitor
identity through
motionless.
sports,
What's the game plan for a contest
toxic
like this?
relationships, money,
If you
food,
have
and
a
drugs.
sadistic side,
I was
this is the
arrested
night to bring it.
multiple times,
Be
but
the
I
first to
believe that I
dissect
was
your
not just
opponent.
arrested,
Make sure
but
that
I
you
was
are the only
rescued.
person
2
physically
Samuel
capable
says,
of
I
shutting the
rescued
lid on the
him
casket.
because I delighted in him. I accepted Jesus as my Lord and Savior. Now I am a blood-bought child of God, adopted into the family tribe.
And goes back into the ring here.
Overwhelmed by the healing and wholeness that I've found through the
I
love
don't
of
know if
Christ.
Zero can withstand much more of this.
After watching that
But Zero
testimony,
is
you
just
may be
one
wondering,
move from
what
turning
do I
this
need
around.
to do
He
to
has
be
to be
saved?
in a
How do
world
I
of hurt here.
respond?
Yeah, but you
Salvation
gotta
is a
think
miracle,
this match
and
is
it's a
still
miracle that you
anyone's.
cannot perform. Only Jesus
Comes
can
the
do that.
attack off.
What does he
Zero
expect
might
from
be
you?
able to
He
start
expects
mounting
you
something
to
here.
repent.
This could be a good
What does it
chance for
mean
Zero
to
to get some
repent?
distance and
Well, it
rethink
means that
things.
you learn
It's a
about your
gear
sin,
finds
you
its
decide
mark.
that you hate it, you turn away from it. Can
He'll
you
take things
repent
into the ring.
from your sin? Do you love Jesus
Check
more
out this
than your own sin?
athleticism.
He will do the work in saving you.
Nice.
Boom,
He
boom.
finds a counter for Zero.
Style metal.
He's able to reverse it.
Who is this?
Sean.
Who?
Sean.
Sends their opponent
Wait,
into the
I don't
casket.
know,
Now this
Rashawn.
one may be over.
Look. How did you get this number? Don't call my phone again.
They did it.
I need some help. Please,
For
please.
now.
You're going to be breathing a sigh of relief.
He gets back into the ring.
What is it, boy?
Life is changed right now. They didn't know I had my phone.
Connecting with the Falcon Arrow.
What did you just say?
Pick it up.
Ending up in harm's way yet again.
Taking on so much offense.
And you should be done with that key. That key didn't deserve it. But this key,
Zero taking him by surprise.
God's.
Here we go. It's popping off.
You've changed.
Quick answer.
How, Keith?
It looks like
How
we've got
you
ourselves
changed?
a brawl here.
Drink. I haven't touched
Two
the drop.
titans trading strikes and refusing to back down.
This is a war of attrition with neither superstar
don't
wanting to be the
okay.
one who
Right?
surrenders. And Zagiri finds its mark.
Give me the strength. Just to help get me off the ropes. For a couple years
Lifted
before
way
that too.
up high.
Don't get me behind alcohol, pain, or pills.
I keep pills too?
Has him set up in the corner of the
They
ring.
give me pills to help, but
Now a drop kick.
exactly. The next thing I know, I'm taking fistfuls of Valtrex just to get out of bed in the morning.
No, Valtrex is for herpes, Keith. Do you have herpes?
Old Keith did, but this Keith,
Out of the ring and into the casket.
The end is near.
Herpes works. Come on, no, I'm only two.
if you know, you have to find out.
Doing their best to try and close the casket.
Just delaying the inevitable.
It's at a clock.
Get your life together, Lord.
And they got out of the casket.
You just
Thankfully.
herpes.
Have things they need.
No. We need to get back together. All the time we were dating,
No telling what's underneath the ring tonight.
checked out.
He went fishing and reeled in a shovel. In this case, that's absolutely what he was hoping for.
Yeah, it's addictive. It's even
Breathtaking,
harmless.
standing
Next thing you
shooting
know,
star.
you shoot
I don't know
2 or 3
if
scenes
Zero
a day
can
and there's nothing
withstand
left in
much
the tank
more
when
of
you get
this.
home.
There's a headlock applied. And
Into the face buster.
No,
This
never.
has to be it. They're
Never.
just dead weight right now.
And what do you do with dead weight, Saxton?
Back
You
down
put
to
it in a
home.
casket.
And I'm 18 now.
Great.
Talk about force. That'll give you whiplash.
How old were you when you started dating?
Tossed into the casket.
It's about to get
Right
very
about that.
dark
Even
in
if
there.
I found out, I wouldn't say anything.
can they close the casket? But the opponent is trying to fight back.
It's a battle of wills here.
And then he survives.
I can't believe they actually made it out of the casket.
Back into the ring here.
This is the moment. This has to be it.
And waiting ringside is a nice cozy casket with his name on it.
Shoulder tackle sends the opponent into the casket. Shut the lid and it's over.
I'm gonna need you to help me pay the car note.
We've got a struggle on our hands to close the casket.
They may survive. They're fighting back.
Close call for that superstar.
How the hell did they survive?
All right.
You put the man, don't worry. Don't tell you guys.
And enters back into the ring. Clothesline. I don't know if Zero can withstand much more of this.
But Zero is just one move from turning this around.
Attacking the torso again, doing a little more damage. He finds a counter for Zero. What a clothesline! Ouch! That might be it.
Something like that.
Bang! He finds a counter.
Oh, he slipped out of harm's way.
I'll never see you.
Zero taking him by surprise.
So,
Toss
I can
to
ask for Zero Day. That's all you right there. Yes, sir.
Going
Yes, sir.
outside. What's he got planned here? Could be thinking of high-risk offense here. Looks like he's coming back in. Off the top. Off the mark.
Zero.
Oh, no, into the casket.
Close the lid and it's over.
Sir.
Trying to close the lid.
Yeah.
Not ready to put the lid on
Yes,
this one yet.
sir.
Apparently closing that casket is easier said than done.
Hey, sir.
And he comes in under the ropes now.
Lifted way
Devin and IC took the box, man. Let me see what it is. Yeah, you gotta ask him for it, man. We're gonna get 2 boxes, man.
Much more of this.
But
You
Zero
gotta
is
share it. That's
just
how it goes,
one
bro.
move from turning this around.
These men have shown no indication of staying down.
Their guts, their fire won't allow them to give up.
Man from June. I like
Over
that.
the top and into the casket.
This is over. This is over.
Trying to force the casket closed to end this thing. And that, my friends, is all she wrote.
What a victory.
Sir.
What's your age? 34. At what point in a man's life would you recommend that he starts to pursue a serious relationship?
Ooh, okay. So this is very controversial. But what I always say is a couple of things you want to have in place. 30 years old, bare minimum, making 100K per year, 6 months to 1 year of savings, be in shape. And then the one that always gets people pissed off is have 50 girls or more leg count. Now, the reason for that is because when you have these things in place, you're what I would consider like entry-level, higher status or high-value male. Higher, I hate to use that term, but we'll just use it as a placeholder for the purpose of this video. You're entry-level, higher-value male.
But do you think that the woman watching would agree with what you're saying now?
It doesn't really matter what they think because women don't really understand what it takes to be a man. If we pulled any of these girls aside and said, hey, if you were a man, what would you do to be attractive? They'll probably give you some generic advice. Or worse yet, if we told them, hey, walk up to that girl and pretend to be a guy and pull her. She won't know what to say because women just enjoy the end product.
What would you say?
Excuse me, ma'am, excuse me. I love your outfit. What do you do for a living?
This is funny. This is happening again. I'm in the oil and gas industry.
Oil and gas?
Yes.
How much did you spend today?
A lot of money, but it's not that much. So I make a good amount of money.
What's the most amount you made in a single year?
So, Power, get over here. So far. So, get over here right now. So, sit up one more time.
Most amount of money you made in a single year?
A little less than 7.
7 million?
Yes, profit, pure profit.
Most amount of money you made in a single day?
$250,000.
Can I spend the day with you?
You can spend the day with me as long as you're not going to kill me.
Let me help you with your bag, sir.
Oh, you're such a gentleman. Let's go get you food.
Oh, did you always know you were going to be successful?
I always knew when I was 15, when I was 14, I was making a lot of money in high school.
How much money did you make when you were 15?
About $75,000 in one semester.
How?
Selling candy.
What's the best piece of business advice that you've ever received?
I feel like I don't want to say it.
Come on, tell me.
And honestly, I hope I don't get in trouble for this. Gotta have a Jew on your hip. Have the right team, have the right lawyers.
Do you have to spend money to make money?
Baby, you're not making no money if you're not spending no money. You're right here, you're making all this money. To get here, it takes one person, the right person.
Some advice you have to someone that's currently working like a corporate 9-to-5 job, but they want to become a successful entrepreneur, what would you tell them?
Get really familiar with whatever it is that you want to spend the rest of your life doing. What's the point of making money if you're not happy?
You're in a room full of business executives. How do you stand out?
Multimillionaires, billionaires, and you don't even have to be rich. You just have to be smart to really be that person. Because a lot of people who are that person, they're not even that rich, but they can smell the fake. And if you fall short, invest in yourself. I walk in the room knowing that I'm making my ancestors proud because I know that my ancestors paved the way for me.
Travis Hunter, he really is adamant about playing both sides of the ball in the NFL. How possible do you think that is for him to pull off?
I think you might well let him do it.
Yeah.
At least let him try it out. I mean, if he's going to a franchise that's winning, nah, he ain't doing that.
Right.
They're not going to play that. But, I mean, if you kind of up in the air rebuilding, you might as well let him see what he could do. They say you're going to have to, what you want to guard Tyreek Hill, then go do this. Nobody just play Tyreek Hill man-to-man, one-on-one.
Oh.
You got help. When you go to offense, you ain't running a go ball every play. So it's different ways they'll be able to get him the ball and let him do his thing.
It takes away from the camaraderie of each unit, I would think.
Nah, I mean, once you get down to the later parts of the season, they say your body, but I'm like, everybody ain't practicing full pads, hit each other every day. It's not that type of league. It's a mental league. He'll